Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Celine Bilgin. I'm the author of the Painless Period Guide and the host of the Luscious Living podcast, speaker, and award-winning holistic nutritionist. Today, I want to talk to you about raising your standards, elevating. So I'll share a personal story. I realized how dependent I was on the gym to have any sort of movement in my life, exercise. And when the gyms closed in 2020, I found myself very anxious. I was thinking I was going to gain a lot of weight and that my mental health would suffer. And I just actually had made up a bunch of reasons and not a lot of solutions initially. So, what I did instead is very quickly turned around and said, okay, what is the solution I'm going to do? And so I created a standard for myself that I would move for an hour a day. And that could look like anything. So, whether that was weight training at home, a walk, yoga, dancing, anything. And so that was my new normal. I did not go to bed until I met that standard. However, if I did not set the standard in the first place, and if I just let it go randomly, I would have not met my goals. I would have not kept up with my fitness. And most importantly, for my mental and physical well-being, I wouldn't have felt as good. And chances are that I actually released 10 pounds from being indoors. And I realized that I didn't actually have to have a specific way to be in order to be healthy. So what does that mean for you? What are the standards that you have for yourself? Whether it be for movement or how much you save or how much you invest or how much you learn. I have a very clear standard for my non-negotiables every day, for how much I read, how much I study, how I look at my finances, how I take care of myself, the water that I drink and the movement that I do. And then this is always elevating. Once you reach a new normal, you can start to increase and elevate that. So take one area, simply one area, and look at what are the standards that you have for that area. Again, the major ones being career/finances, your relationships, and your health. And start small. Right now, if you know that you're not drinking enough water, for example, set the standard so that it's half a water bottle initially. Because if you're drinking maybe no water or maybe a few sips a day, start with your goal as half a water bottle. And then once in a few weeks or a few days that becomes your normal, then you can elevate that. But start small so that you can actually trick your brain into really becoming, having a win. Because if we go from 0 to 100 and we say, even a better example, you want to start going to the gym and you say from 0, you're going to go 5 days a week. And if you did 4 days a week, that 5 days or the one day that you didn't go ends up not feeling good, right? And so instead you could say, I'm going to go to the gym once, or heck, I'm going to move for 5 minutes. And then you build that win, right? Same with other areas. If you're not saving, for example, and you decide you want to save $100 or $5, it does not matter. You meet yourself where you're at. Look at where you can start to have that as a standard and then elevate. I encourage you to expand your mind, expand as you start to build these standards for yourself, whether it be for how many languages you speak or how many books that you read, or perhaps if you are a musician, you might elevate in that way. So the important thing is to set that standard, because if we do not set the standard for ourselves, someone else is going to do it for us, and it might not be very high. And when we don't set the standards high, we end up not feeling as satisfied. So today, I encourage you to set the standard. High or low is subjective. You know what that next level is for you. But make sure you have a standard that you can meet. Rise to excellence. Set the standard for excellence and live an excellent life. I truly hope that this video helped. Let me know what you think below, and I look forward to seeing you next time.